Saturday afternoon in the GDFL Grand Final. Hollands and Bolton. Hollands gets it down to Key. Starting in the middle this week. Goes towards Fitzsimmons. Bounces over his head at half forward. Marsh gets back there. Handballs it backwards. Misses a target though. Parker's there as well. Normally back forward today to start with. And drop the ball. There's the punts.
Oh, it's not a very good one, though.
No, he
did it on the run.
He struggles a little bit with his punts.
He did it on the run, yeah.
I know. He needs to
stop, steady.
He needs to stop and prop.
Settle down and then whoosh.
Is that Santos Burrito?
No. So Luke Parker will shoot for goal from 45 out, 45 degree angle. Oh, no, a bit better than a 45 degree angle. And a fast start for the Magpies. He comes in, northern end of the ground. Right foot kick has missed it, I think, just and through for one behind.
Wanted it to come back, and it just didn't come back, did it?
Johnson goes out wide to the far side of the ground, picked up there by East Geelong. Now it's kept in play, or in the back decision, no, over the boundary line, so the umpire says, and it will be thrown back in on 50. So Williamson was a player there for East Geelong. Moylan's played up forward. I think, did I see him go forward? Did I see him go forward?
I think so.
28?
Yep, he's there on Watts.
So the ball, Kane Swennerson doing some ruck work over the top, box the ball down. Marsh looks like he's the only one that's actually chasing the ball, picks it up, he's pressured. The handball goes out wide, missed Johnson, and back over the back.
He must have been doing a poor job. I would have flipped the other bloke, scratcher.
There was a free kick again to North Geelong. Fitzsimmons trying to come through the contest, was taken high, says the umpire. So North Geelong with second shot at goal early in the first quarter. Did Holland start in the middle?
He did.
Yes. He did. So he had Swennerson, Gibbs.
Yep. Key.
Yep. Oh, bit of a
different.
They won't do that for very long, you wouldn't have thought.
Nah, it'll be just to
settle things down.
So Fitzsimmons comes in from 40, kick at goal, goes across the face, and another minor score. So
Marsh with the kicking in duties for the Eagles. Northern end of the ground. Got the footy in hand. Alan Johnson straight down the middle. He elects to go. In fact, it's Ricky O'Toole who's got it, I think. Is it or Marsh? No, it is Marsh. Goes to the outside, but Fitzsimmons does better in the contest. Hands it to Schwennerson. Tried to hand it back to Fitzsimmons. It was pretty hot. Through, though, Key at centre half forward. Goes to full forward. Parker in the gun leaves
That's a goal.
And it has bounced through for a goal. So Daniel Key, good.
An East Geelong player, so it'll go to North in the centre for the Ruckman Hollands. For a push. Oh, mate, it's a final.
So Reynolds goes towards centre wing.
Sorry, mate.
Dylan O'Toole can't take it with him, but the free kick's found and no advantage. The umpire says come back over your mark. So Dylan O'Toole will take it centre wing. So they turn the ball over the Magpies from Taylor Reynolds' kick. And it will be Dylan O'Toole. He's got Johnson short. He goes further afield. Kicks it up for Chamberlain. Ricky O'Toole goes up as well. Hardman leaves the ball behind though. Should have taken it with him. Needs some support. Back Johnson gets through three players. Handballs to Ricky O'Toole under pressure. Gives it back to Chamberlain over the shoulder. Ricky to take the free kick. Dan Gibbs making sure Ricky O'Toole felt that.
He made sure he felt it all right.
Centre wing. Oh, Kane Marsh.
Oh, Kane Marsh. You can't do that, son.
Just kicked Kane Schwennerson as he walked past.
Well, tripped him.
Well, so not going to report him, but free kick to North Geelong. Kane Schwennerson's got it. Don't do that within 10 metres of the umpire.
Don't do it at all.
Absolutely. Goes towards centre half forward. No mark taken. Podner over the back. Clark tries to tap it towards Fitzsimmons. Coming the other way was Mawson. Through the middle. Does well. Bryant dropped the footy in the tackle though. Oh, nice punts there too. Very nice by the big fella. Fernandez takes it at half back for East Geelong. Terrible kick off the boot. Turned it over. Podner. So they're wasting the ball. Podner goes wide. Long lead on. Good kick. Parker.
That's a great kick.
Takes the mark on 50 on the outer side.
Could be dangerous up forward, Parker.
Absolutely. Used to be a forward, I think, before he went back. And now he goes with a right foot kick. 10 metres square. Great kick, Gibbs. And fills the hole and takes the mark. 15 metres out directly in front.
Bit of class there.
It was a good kick. Good kick. So Daniel Gibbs, who started in the middle, as we said, 15 metres out directly in front for the Magpies. Second, fast start for the Maggies. And have had most of the possession in the first 5.5 minutes of the term. He comes in, right foot kick, and kicks it straight through the middle. So he puts his first on the board. Second.
It's up against Bolton. Young and the old. Bolton over the top, but it's cleared away there by Hardman, who's moved into the centre with Van Creeken coming on the wing. Ball goes forward. Sam Clark, good strength up forward. He was good last week. His hands are definitely good. And Sam Clark, a goal kicker, can go back and kick the third goal from North Geelong. Grub, you said it was going to be dangerous. It started that way already.
Yeah, it really has. And I tell you what, this bloke, look, he's been good, but he hasn't been as good as what people tell me he is. And I reckon in today and next week, if he explodes, look out, because he is a fantastic player.
So Clark comes in right behind the flight of the ball. It looks good off the boot. Is it going to hold its line? It's close.
Oh.
The umpire's going to say no, it's not. One behind. But that's right, it went across the face, so it's across for 1 point.
By the way, Anglesey 9-10 defeated South Barwon 9-9 in the Division 4 Colts Grand
Who
Final.
cares? Anyway, coming through. Johnson kicks it out to the outside half-back flank. Parker waited for the tackle, and it came in the end, and there's the punts. Oh, look at that. That's a nice one too. Very stoic in the punts there. So all three umpires are given one so far, and now Primke takes the free kick. Goes along with the kick to centre wing. Lockie Sponner comes out. Oh, Brady Watts kept his eye on it, took the mark. So they're kicking with a bit of a breeze by the looks at the Magpies at the moment. And they go towards centre half for the kick over the top. Might fall for Podner. No, through the middle, Bowman. Just settles the play. In fact, it's Buckingham. Goes towards half forward. Watts with a hand. Off the back, Ricky O'Toole. Needs some support. Gibbs bearing down. Wheels around. Got some time. Jake Mawson's short. He elects to go further afield around the corner. Brady Watts fills the gap.
Jeez, that's a bad kick.
Takes the mark. And don't say that often when Ricky O'Toole kicks it, but it was. He goes laterally to Van Creek and handballs it to Fitzsimmons. Got Dylan wide if he sees him. He doesn't. He goes down the middle to Kane Schwennerson. Past him, past right. Coming through Johnson on centre wing. Gets it, grabs it, handballs it over the top to Kane Marsh. Has to sit and wait. Wheels around on the right. Good kick. Fernandez. Molan did nothing to hold up Reynolds. Very lucky. But Reynolds couldn't hold him up. Now Molan has to kick the goal. He's not even looking at it. He's 50 out. He just wants to centre the ball. Pretty good in the end. Carr makes ground. Yeah, good vision. And Carr runs around Matho and misses.
Oh, no.
So Julian Carr.
Yeah, but Taylor Reynolds with the ball goes quickly. Has Bryant up there who's led up, and he takes the mark. This is Jared Bryant back in the side after having a bit of a spell on the sidelines. Goes a player through the middle. Decides to go himself now and goes long. Who's he after? I'm not too sure, but Swennerson comes out, meets it, kicks the ball off the ground, goes towards Chamberlain. Handball goes back, and it's going to put his team under pressure, but he has to go back and collect it. It's Bowman who comes out with the ball. To Bolton, who flicks the ball out, and Johnson from East Geelong ends up with it. Over the top, Chalice. I don't know whether he's running that through.
No, he's not.
He goes
over the top.
To Molan, back to Chalice. Chalice gets it again. Oh, he's going to have to double around. Gets back on the right foot. Short little kick to Dylan O'Toole. Watts bears down on him. He's wrapped up without the footy.
Didn't have it.
Saw it. And he'll get the free kick and shoot from 45 out, 45-degree angle. So Dylan O'Toole, a chance for the Eagles first.
Mind you wouldn't run too well either if you had half a ton of bandages wrapped around your thigh.
So Dylan O'Toole, southern end of the ground, 45 out. His brother said he's improved his kicking this year. We'll see. And I reckon what? I reckon he's pretty right, okay?
Spot on.
Because he's put it straight through the middle, Dylan O'Toole, for the Eagles.
Do that work again. Up over the top. Neither player gets a tap on the ball. Bolton just knocks it forward. Picked up by Sponner, who's come off the square. Kick round the corner, wasn't good. Picked up there by Bryant. Went to Hardman. Out to Van Creeken. Needs support. Hasn't got it. Over the top, Dylan O'Toole. And there's a free kick being given.
Bit tiggy.
And it goes to Dylan O'Toole. Goes by hand out towards Marsh. Marsh chips short. Sponner ran into space. Found it by himself. Turns and goes towards Matheson. And Matheson's out in front. He was actually looking for Carr, but Matheson from North Geelong picked the ball up. Handball goes back towards Gibbs. Pressure's on. He needs to be good with his skills. Here goes wide. And it's found by Bryant. So Bryant now. Ben Bryant. Short. Round the corner. And he will find Parker. Over the top to Swennerson. Goes inboard. And the handball goes backwards now. It ends up with Bryant once again. Back to Van Creek, and they're mucking around with the ball. Good clearance this time out towards Dylan. Mark's not taken. And it's going to be picked up there by Bryant. I think it is. He's gone forward now. Handball comes out towards Parker. Runs towards 50. Takes them on. Kicks towards goal. Who's going to be there? Fitzsimmons behind. Bowman in front. Good strong work. Ground level. Picked up by Fitzsimmons round the corner. And Fitzsimmons, he kicks his first goal of the afternoon and the third.
At the moment. No. Gibbs back in the middle. Right foot tumbling punt towards Miller. Straight on the ground. Takes the mark. Well, great mark.
You know what I was going to say? Footy's changed a bit for me because 4'6" Blake Plodner comes off and 6'5" Blake Miller goes on, and straight away the moves work. So you used to change little blokes for little blokes and big blokes for big blokes? Not anymore. Not anymore.
So Blake Miller, 50 out, directly in front. Northern end of the ground for 2 in a minute for the Magpies. He comes in just straight on the ground, taking the mark. Right foot kick. He's a good kick for distance, and he's a great kick for accuracy.
That's
Look at that.
Beautiful kick.
Straight over the umpire's hat. And through for his first thing.
Everywhere, and they all seem to know where to go. So that's a big part of it too. So they're
Look at
well
that.
dressed there. So the ball tapped to Hollins, goes to Gibbs, goes into the forward line. Sam Clark comes out good. Spoiled the interception. Miller goes over the top, back towards Clark. Doesn't take possession. Didn't have the ball. Could have been wanted a free kick. At the back end, it's East Geelong who have the ball, kick round the corner, go back towards the club room side of the ground. And caught up. 4-3, North Geelong, East Geelong on 1-1. Contest there, picked up by Chalice, ends up with Hollins, who goes long towards the goal square, has good distance in the goal square, plays, put the ball down, contest is made, picked up there, I think it's Bowman who runs out, goes short, looking for Ricky O'Toole, fends the ball and does well, turns the ball back inside towards Chalice, picked up by Johnson though, needs support, hasn't got it, picked up by Van Creeken, steps sideways, goes to Gibbs, kicks inside, poor kick, and interception made by Andrew Chalice. So Chalice now has Marsh out by himself. It's a good kick, but Hollian, I think it is, who steps in and takes the mark. Plays on, steps around the player coming at him. Goes forward. Kick looking for Matheson's going to lead the race for the ball. Julian Carr, I can't expect to see him in those colours. It's just confused me a bit. Goes back towards Reynolds. He goes out wide, and Brent Swenison makes good position in the centre-half back position, so he's got a number of players here to go to. Bryant's the first of them. Mark's not taking. Good interception there by Mawson. Does well. Ground level, picks it up, and he handballs it as far as Hutchison. Goes back towards Bryant, so he runs through the middle of the ground. This is where the ball's getting turned over. Goes up. Biggs comes up. Can't take the mark. Good spoil from behind by Nyko. Handballs back. Kick round the corner by Marsh. Out wide towards Chalice. Runs towards the boundary line, but he has time. Key just defends holds the ground. Chalice able to get round him and runs and carries the ball. This is a better kick. Julian Carr behind. Comes to the front. Can't take the mark. Collects it. Gets through Matheson. Steadies. He's standing behind.
The ball.
And the umpire had to be a dropping the ball decision.
Great shepherd back here from Hollian too. Gave him the chance that he needed.
So the ball's moved quickly to Bryant. He's in space by himself and just ambles through the middle. Now he decides to go. Gets past Sponner. Takes his second bounce and kicks in the middle of the ground. Goes forward. Sam Clark's up. Good ball from behind. Kick off the ground there by Biggs. Goes towards the half-forward line. Sam Clark dives. Picks the ball up. Give it to Wright. Wright goes over the top. Went back towards Biggs. He's a left footer. Will steady and come back on that side. Kicks poor in towards the forward line. Good pick up Parker. Missed Podner on the handball. Goes towards Marsh. Outside now to Ricky O'Toole. And he goes further afield and we'll look for. And the spoil was going to be over the top from Miller. At ground level. Comes up. Picked up by Key. Went back inside. Dangerous kick. Good kick. And it's picked up by Eels. Doesn't take the mark. Gets away from his opponent. A call to play on by the umpire. Free kick was given. Back to the goal square. Long. Hit over the top of the pack. Picked up by Confey from East Geelong. So he changes direction. Goes to the far side of the ground. And it's Bowman out there. He's ridden into the ground. It's got to be a free kick. The umpire says it is. And he will take the recipient of that free kick on the half-back line. 4-3 North Geelong. 1-1, 7-2. East Geelong, we have gone 70 minutes first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre scoreboard.
And the Eric Nichols time clock.
Bowman goes towards Lockie Sponner on a long lead, takes the mark. Be careful, he plays on. North player hanging on to him there was Hutchinson. Dangerous to Hollian, bowled him over. He's in trouble. Van Creeken on the right side for a left footer, and then gives it to Biggs. Can stroll in. He's 30 out. He elects to just to hold it up. There was nobody near him. Confade let him go, and he will shoot for goal. 30 out, 35 out, 45-degree angle. Bad turnover at half-back for East Geelong. A chance for the Magpies, fifth. So, Toby Biggs for his first of the afternoon. Comes in, left footer. Good for distance and pretty good for accuracy as well. He gave the Barry O'Toole very early there too, Toby Biggs.
Opportunities, but he's playing on the old man. The rest are reliable. Miller's in there doing some ruck work. Chalice able to defend the ball there. Handball goes out towards Johnson. Normally a nice kick at the football, but just barrels it forward over the top of Chamberlain. Going back is Bryant. He's there. Goes towards Carr. And Chamberlain around the corner. Banana, barrel, whatever you want to call it.
What,
and that's not a bad kick. It's through for a goal. Robbie Chamberlain.
In the ruck contest. Miller gets it down, rode by Ricky O'Toole. Gibbs is right next to him. He gets it towards Bolton, who comes off the line at centre-half forward, wrapped up by Reynolds, not going anywhere. The umpire will come in and ball it up just about 7 or 8 metres inside the centre circle at centre-half forward for the Eagles. Miller goes up, gets it down again. But Primke across there, ripped off the football, played for the free kick and didn't get one. Fitzsimmons through the middle, gives the quick handball to Schwenison. Brent Key, outboard to right, gives it away to Hardman. Left footer around the corner. Great kick to Clark. Can't take the mark. Marsh at the back, but great roving Podner. Handballs it back inboard to Clark. Vision was okay to Gibbs. Has to stand there and take the mark as he does at half forward in front of Buckingham. He's got Biggs long at full 40. Goes, oh, great kick and a great movement from Blake Miller, who ran from centre half forward and filled the gap nicely and will shoot for goal from 20 metres out. A cute angle, but he is a fairly good kick for goals. I shouldn't have any trouble with this Blake Miller in the left forward pocket.
Different North Geelong side to last week.
Well, it is, and they've got no idea who was on Gibbs because I haven't. He's been up the full
Ricky
line,
O'Toole.
up the back line and in the middle. So
He's playing on Ricky O'Toole at the moment. So he comes in, Blake Miller, and he kicks the goal. So he kicks his second of the afternoon.
quick break.
So ball in the middle of the ground. This time Bolton up over the top. Fitzsimmons ends up with it from North Geelong. There's a free kick given. No, it's not. It picks up and Kerr again comes out of the centre. Goes into the half-forward line. Well picked off there by Bowman. Handballs back towards Confey. Goes over the top. Will find Johnson. Puts him under pressure. He's able to step away from the tackle there.
Beautiful.
He goes out wide. Kick needs to be good, and it was, and he found Marsh. So Marsh is on centre wing. Transfers play back inside, and Fernandez has pushed forward. So still in the centre square. Now this is the important kick. Goes forward. Carr out this time. In front, and in front of Matheson will take the mark. Right on 50. Has Hollian over the top, so Julian Carr now just, don't think he's too sure on whether he can keep the distance here. He's looking for some options to come. Has Sponner. There it is. Ball's in the air. Sponner comes out. Mark was not taken. Play on, says the umpire. Picked up by Brady Watts. Drives the ball long back towards the centre. Wright waiting for the ball. Good ball from Marsh, who came and collected it. Picked up there by Wright again. He's tackled over the top. It's got to be a free kick. The ball in the middle of the ground. Holland's by himself, takes it towards Gibbs, picked up by O'Toole, went to feed it out, it's caught, not going anywhere. Umpire's going to come in again and take possession.
Jandy.
Yeah, so do I.
So Holland's up early, but Johnson doesn't make a tap on it, but Ricky O'Toole has the ball, fed it out towards Darcy Eels. Chalice has him, tackled over the shoulder, picked up by Hollian, tries to get the ball out the back, it was flipped out, it ends up with Marsh, who kicks the ball towards the boundary line.
Deliberate. That is deliberate.
And it's going to be over and be thrown in directly in front of the commentary box here at St Albans.
He kicked that straight to the boundary line.
Key grab, I think. 6-3-39 North East, 2-1-13. 23.5 played first term. Boundary throw in, Hollands from behind, gets it down. Fitzsimmons just attacks the footy. That's what he does. He gets to the left foot towards centre half forward. Comes out at pace. Biggs goes up. Big pack at centre half forward. Front and centre was okay from Luke Parker. Wheels around on the right. Little chip kicks okay to Eels. Sits on the half volley for him nicely. Goes with the right foot kick towards full forward. But chopping it off is Williamson for East Geelong and does nicely. Wants to go wide looking for the coach. Goes to Ricky O'Toole in the middle of a couple. Holds his ground up. Can't keep it in though. Throw in. Hollands and Bolton. Hollands in front. Ricky O'Toole there again. Wheels around and gives it to Kane Marsh. His handball splits it through to Dylan O'Toole. From half-back to centre wing, but it's Magpies with the numbers. Schwennis Brent gets across there, and Key, they're happy to see it over the line. Boundary throw in. Carr pushes Hollands into the ruck contest in the end. Falls to Hollands again. He taps it over the back only as far as Chalice. Ripped off the footy. Gives it away by hand. Chamberlain to run onto it at half forward. Coming the other way. Matho gets a quick kick away. Watts in front. Falls over the crucial stage. Ben Bryant came in and helped him out. But don't argue on Chalice. Got the kick away to Van Creeken on centre on the half-back flank. But Kane Marsh gets across there as well. They both bang into each other. A great contest. Marsh kicks it off the ground back towards Chalice at half forward. Gets around from Bryant. 45 and closing on the boundary line. Runs his full measure. Right foot kick. Goes towards goal. Molan tapped away. There's the hold. Up. And Josh Molan in the goal square will shoot for the goal.
I think I've got to agree with him too. I reckon he was holding on to him.
He made sure the umpy saw it too.
Oh, well, you got to.
Yeah, you
got to.
So Josh Molan in the goal square will put through East Geelong's third goal of the first term. Comes in, couple of steps, puts it in. His first of the afternoon.
Yes, the lights rain. Over the top, Bolton knocks the ball down. No clear pick up. Chalice swoops on it again. Looks like he's got a bit more movement back on that leg now. He's moving quite well. Kicks the ball into the half-forward line. Carr comes out. Can't pick it up, but Braden Sponner does. Go to Lockie's brother. Has a chance to go back on his left foot. Can look for him, but he missed the target. But he's got a chance now. Braden Sponner picked the ball up. He's tackled. Ball comes out. North Geelong back there with numbers. Swenison feeds the ball out. Watts goes further afield and will find Jared Bryant and goes short for Matheson. And North Geelong just settle things down now. Matho looking to change direction. I'm not too sure what he wants to do, Matho, so he just goes long and wide. Needs to have distance on the kick. Was good. Van Creeken made it good. His handball comes in now. Went towards Hutchison. He needs to get rid of the ball. Does so. Kick goes towards Swenison. Good mark up in front. Good lead-up player. So this is the bloke we needed to come into the side, I reckon. He just gives that bit of variance. Goes out wide from Key to find Podner. Good lead up again. Shane Dillon's made ground further afield, but he goes long back towards the goal square. Towards Biggs over the top. Players at ground level. Fitzsimmons guards the space, comes out and collects the ball as Sam Clark. Handball goes to Parker. Parker on the right boot, kicks round the corner. And that move to go forward from Luke Parker has been good because he gets... Sure what happened then. I was looking down, look at my book and looked up and...
I don't know. Have we got a replay on these monitors, Bjorn?
No. Biggs at what? Biggs has got the free kick.
Well, this is going to really hurt him.
Well, that last goal hasn't gone on yet, so I'm not too sure.
Need confirmation. Biggs comes in, kicks the goal. So
how many do they get?
Well, I'm not sure.
Parker's goal looked like it was a goal.
Yeah.
Back to the middle for Bolton and Hollins. Bolton gets it down. Johnson in the middle too. Chamberlain does nicely with the hands. Goes with the right foot kick long. Ricky O'Toole one-on-one with Gibbs. Over the back, hits Ricky's hand. Where's it going to sit for Ricky O'Toole? Oh, can he get it?
No, he doesn't.
Can't, just as it goes through for one behind.
But that's where he's got to take Gibbs, I think.
Yep, Ricky O'Toole's one behind. So 3-2-20. North 8-3-51.
Ball's coming quickly. Reynolds goes out wide. Good mark
Too
from
big,
Hollins.
too strong.
And he takes that mark in front of Johnson. So he had a good competitor behind in the ball. Now chipped out wide. Went looking towards Parker, and he's been good up forward. Like to see him playing there. So Luke Parker with the ball now. Goes short over the top. Good skills. And he finds Benny Bryant. So Bryant's in between centre wing, half forward. North Geelong with the ball. Goes into the true centre half forward position. Biggs comes out. No one was stepping in front of him because he was steaming out. He gives himself a chance here by the looks of him. He's going to go back and load up and go long. Pointing that way. So here he is from just outside 50. Long kick. Didn't get onto that one. Goes towards the pocket. Player there. Clark does well to compete and bring the ball to ground. Picked up for East Geelong in defence. Goes over the top. Handball's not good. Picked up there by Shane Dillon. Stops and props. A little short kick. Goes back towards the boundary line. Too much carry over the line and out on the full.
Again, that worries me.
Probably happy to see quarter time, I think. And he kicks round the boundary line. Over the top, mark's not taken. Went towards Bolton. A little kick back. Goes back towards Williamson. Feeds the ball further afield. Sponner's there at ground level. Flicks the ball up. And I think he missed his target. The ball went over the boundary line. Will be thrown back into play. Hollins and Bolton doing the ruck work from there. Ball tapped down. North Geelong interception, but it ends up with Chalice from East Geelong. He goes backwards some distance, finds Marsh. He steadies, props, and good kick out wide, and will find Chamberlain. So Robbie Chamberlain is worse off in their defensive end, but he goes back towards true centre wing. The kick wasn't good. The only one there was Brody Watts, and he goes up and takes the mark. So Watts transfers, pay back inside. Dangerous kick. Good interception there from Mawson. And good work there from Molan, who taps the ball further afield. He's tackled that Mawson I'm talking about there. Picked up there by Taylor Reynolds and has Madison in space by himself. So he's on centre wing. Goes short and has Biggs on centre wing further afield. Short kick goes towards Sam Clark. Good body position. Podner front and square, but Clark picks it up. Swoops, goes back towards the goals. Has too much carry, goes over the top, and I think he's just missed.
Just missed.
And through.
And Chalice runs with the ball and puts it towards Johnson, who pushed Brian underneath the football, picks it up on centre wing, runs free. Johnson tried to bounce it, didn't come back to him. No, needs some support. Got a push in the back, said the umpire. That was the support he needed, the free.
Yep.
And Johnson will take the free kick as the side. Well, he won't take the free kick because it is quarter time. And it's North Geelong 8-4-52.
Have a shot.
Fast start. East Geelong 3-2-20 in that first term. Goal kickers Dale.
Yeah, goal kickers. Blake Miller has two, and he came on about